wonderful scientific outreaches that I really feel is important is communicating with like our K-12 students on the future that they can have in science. And so I like to participate in programs like Letters to a Pre-Scientist, where you are writing letters back and forth to underserved youth across the country, talking to them about what your job as a scientist looks like and what career path you took to get there, and answering their questions about your work and how you moved through academia. Another one I really enjoy is the Great American Teach-In, which I participated with my first year in my doctoral program at USF in the local Tampa community. And one of the things that has happened in the last couple years is I no longer feel like I can participate in a lot of those things, just because the immediate barrier of being introduced and trying to get the teacher to figure out how they can introduce me pronouns-wise, and do I get to be a mister when I walk in the classroom, or is that an inappropriate use of pronouns? Especially very sort of early on in my transition, it was very difficult because it was just an uncomfortable topic of conversation that made it to the point where these outreaches just were not feasible, given the amount of pre-work that was going to have to go in advance of it. And it's made me feel restricted from participating in these things. And I think that's unfortunate, because a lot of these programs, what I hear from the teachers and students afterwards is, I want to be a scientist. I love the work that you do. The kids loved learning about the brain today, or learning about how neurons work. We really loved the, hand relay activity that explained nerves, or things like that. And I think being a professional and getting to go into these settings and making science real for kids is a really good outreach opportunity that we don't get a lot of. And the fact that this has sort of been restricted by some of this, legislating whether someone can call me by my name is really unfortunate. And I think even beyond that, just seeing like the Office of Diversity kind of disappear from my university entirely is disheartening as a LGBT student. It's not something you ever want to see. It makes it feel like you are less safe on campus, and that's the same sort of sentiment that I get from other students, is that it's a less inclusive environment and they are less welcome.